Analog is absolutely not dead, and it's really important that students understand what is happening with the signal. My name is Miles Fulwider, and we're here in Studio A at the University of St. Francis Music Technology Center. We're connected with our Performing Arts Center, which is a beautiful historic theater that's over a 2,000-seat theater that we make use of heavily. Within our Music Technology Center here, we have 2 recording studios, our Studio A and our Studio B. We have a mastering studio. We have 12 individual mix edit suites that students are coming and going all the time. Students have 24-hour access here. We have 2 large ensemble rooms that ensembles rehearse in, but as well as those are more spaces that are available for the students. So what we really try to do is everything is all interconnected within the facility, that we want to give the students as much access and exposure as possible. So the 5088 fits in a lot of ways in our program. It's really the centerpiece of a lot of what we do within the recording studio side of things in our recording engineering concentration. But we have people that work all in an analog domain. We have people that want to work all within a digital domain, people that want to work in a hybrid domain, all those kinds of things. And so teaching students how to interact with signals, with knobs and faders is very, very important. And it informs the way they work, whether if they never worked on another analog console the rest of their lives. The way in which they understand gain staging and signal path and routing in this environment dramatically changes the quality of work and understanding however they decide to work outside of this.
I'm Mike Picotte, a senior sales engineer here at Sweetwater Sound. Oh, the sound quality of a 5088 is amazing. You know, like pushing the bus on it. You know, to me, the headroom on the consoles is fantastic. The mic preamps to the EQ, very musical sounding desk, very forgiving, easy to work on. You know, it's just a pleasure to mix on one.
So Mike has been really wonderful to work with. Sweetwater for us is a really great asset. It's a great relationship. They've hired a number of our students, and a lot of our students have gone through our program wanting a career with Sweetwater, which has been a really great relationship. But it's great having such force in the music industry and music technology that's just in our backyard.
My goal working with an educational institution would be to provide them with a product that's going to have longevity in their program, teach their students the workflow of a professional recording environment.
For me, on an analog console, it comes down to ease of use, flexibility, and sound. And the ability to have any kind of a session, whether it's a mix down or it's a recording session, to throw it on the console really quickly and to get sounds happening is very, very important. And that the other component of that is really trusting what it is you're hearing, because this is going to impact all those decisions we make down the line. And that's one of the beauties of this desk, is what you're hearing is what's going into the system. And so having that true representation is really invaluable, and it saves a lot of time. On the production side, in the real world, it saves production time, gives you better quality of mixes, all those kinds of things. On the teaching side, it's really great as we're working with students to develop their ears. So much of our time is just trying to train and develop those ears as quickly as possible, because we've only got them for a few short years and then they're out in the real workforce.
I think the 5088 is a fantastic fit for the program. The students are working on a desk they should actually want to work on when they leave. The 5088 kind of put the bow on it when it just brought the room together.
You know, the music that we hear, the sounds that we like, that mid-range is really, really important. And that's where this console is so special, is in that mid-range. You have that tight low end, but still very present and modern and punchy sounding. You know, that's what this is all about, whether on the individual channels or as a result of the 2 bus, and having that all come together. It sounds great.